Hey there, fellow members of the campaign, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, Lords of the Forest, Episode 65, Hunting West Empire. This is kind of momentous that I'm about to delete an empire. Okay, I'm just going to call this early. Yeah, why choose option number 1? I don't know. Obviously, hardy frontline is so much better, especially for my type of army. So Amatatus has a surprising amount of garrison and militia, but I am not afraid of it. What I can do in the process is just to rally in my troops to buffer some of the losses. Subsidize the losses, if you will. So I just called in everybody so that I can steamroll the remainder of the southern, Western Empire. Keep calling them the Southern Empire, but that'd be incorrect. I kind of feel bad for that caravan, though. I absolutely could have helped and didn't. I'm a jerk. I didn't notice. They only have 6 days of food, so I'll probably also be starving them out, I'd imagine. And my backup is here and just, like, ganking them. Awesome. Wow, almost 9k renown. It's the tiny empire? Yeah, at this point, I mean, take a look at it. They have... No one of mine is prisoner. I have 35 of them prisoner. They actually have pretty good total strength. But we've grown about 1,000 since the start of the war. Casualties inflicted is a big joke. And then they only have 2 towns and a castle, which I'm aiming to take. I should have removed that treb. So they're starving in 4 days. How's my engineering? 3 points off? I might hit 125 depending on how long this siege is. So it looks like Artisia and Jolmaris. Jolmaris is under siege, so that must be from the Empire. But Artisia is under siege. What was the other one? Garcegos? No. God, what is that castle name? I forget. But it's probably already taken. Arzagos informed me that there's a conspiracy caravan. It is going from Oneira to Kasira. So Kuzadi land to Azurai land, it's kind of pretty much avoiding me entirely unless it comes... Yeah, it's probably not coming anywhere near me, which is annoying. So I'll see if it's in my vicinity, but I'm not, like, stopping what I'm doing and riding out for it. I've got too much momentum here, I think. Alright, let's break these damn walls already. My engineering is 1 point off of 125. A Guarantor Castle, that's what it is. Garwallentor. Yeah, it's already owned by them. Kind of expected that to be the result. One wall broken. And engineering's gone up. So I'm going to give myself accuracy to trebuchets and mangonels. Because I use trebuchets almost exclusively rather than ballistas. So the next point gives me lead by no, wrong way. Fire versions of siege engines can be constructed. Oh, please. Please, yes. And then stonecutters. Fire engineer. Oh, they're the same. Doesn't matter what I take. Stonecutters or siege engineers is the same benefit, because I don't benefit from governor. So once their catapults are... Okay, it's gone. Banking all of my trebuchets. And leading an assault. Have they fixed all the town points? I'm not sure. I think they fixed like 99% of them, but maybe all of them. I use a website that's slightly out of date, which is the... you could probably Google for it. It's like the Bannerlord perks website to show what is bugged and what isn't. But it's almost all not bugged anymore. Whereas once upon a time, like, half of the talent tree was bugged out and wouldn't actually give you any bonuses, but that isn't true anymore. Which is good, finally, right? Because you'd be, like, picking talent points and then being like, wow, that did nothing for me, because it's broken. Were they starved out? No, they still had like a day of food left. And I'm more interested in just like steamrolling the remainder of the Southern Empire so that I could, or Western Empire, so I could focus on making Azerai pay for its war declaration. So speed is more important than efficiency at the moment. Imagine having like a warhorse land on you. Ouch. One empire at a time? Yeah, the Western Empire, the Southern Empire really doesn't have a lot of holdings. So I think as soon as I resolve my dispute with Azerai, the Southern Empire is going to be pretty easy to conquer, and then it's just the Northern Empire. And at that point, like, if the conspiracy goes all the way to 2000, who cares? Because it's just me versus the Northern Empire. It's a fair fight, instead of me versus 3 empires, which would be very, very hard to defend from. So that's why I'm, like, paying out the nose for peace treaties, so I can just dismantle the empires as fast as I can. Because if I don't do that, the conspiracy will eat me alive once it hits 2K. Look at all these archers that aren't firing. Don't mind if I do. I'll help myself. I might be setting a kill record here. I'm not sure, but I'll look at the end of this. Oh my gosh. I killed 96. I don't think that's a record. But I almost killed 100 by myself. So that counts for something. That was like an eighth of their entire force. Oh, there's more. Swiggity swooty, I'm coming for your booty. 98. 99. No! Oh, 99. Oh, wait, there's people up here. 100! Woohoo! I killed the last one. Alright, I'm going to do something interesting. Instead of switching to a one-hander, I am going to attack with my two-hander axe, because it's easier to use in close quarters, I think. It's been a while since I used the Black Heart. Oh my god. I regret, deep regret. I can't hit anything. Oh, there we go. I like how he just monstered his shield, like 2 swings and it just shattered. Yeah, I would not have been able to do that with the Rumfire. The axe was a good choice. That was fun. Can you punch in this situation? Yeah, if you sheathe your axe or your weapon like this. I'm doing it wrong. Okay, it's not letting me. But yeah, if you put your weapons away, you can actually start punching. It's just not very effective. You might as well just kick. So this was the town, so I can take all the prisoners. Wow, only garbage loot. Showing mercy, and... Hey! Daring and generous? You are hired. Oh, and it's me! It's Rhadamant.
Hey, so who are you then?
It sounds like she's about to tell me off, even though... I'm paying her. Yeah, you can kick and shield bash, exactly. If you're holding weapons like that. Alright, surprisingly they had enough money to buy all the stuff I wanted to sell. I'm gonna make sure that Rhadamant the Black has some good stuff. Yeah, that looks better. Don't know her skills. I might want to horse shot for her. So what is her skills? I just didn't even check. I just saw her traits and was like, I don't care about the rest. One-handed, bow, athletics, terrible riding, roguery. She's a nice rogue. I like it. You're a bit of a... So yeah, you only have the skill for garbage horses. That's fine. Keep her name. Don't raffle her. Yeah, a bit of a Robin Hood. Thanks for completing my sentence. You can't rename them anyway. You can only name your babies, like family members. So she won't be renamed. Because I wouldn't be able to do it anyway. Alright, I hate your sword, so we'll give you... Why am I even holding on to these weapons? Tier 4? Forget it. Sell them all. That's also tier 4? Do I only have tier 4s? No, this is tier 5. I just don't think it makes sense to give out tier 4s anymore. Kind of move past that point. And she's got some decent bow skills, so she can use a bow that isn't like a war bow. Because the other bows, the hunting bows, are not war bows. Oh, in fact, I'll buy you a legendary version of it. With stacked bodkin arrows. Alright, looks good. She's set up decently. The town doesn't have enough money for this transaction, but I don't really care. And leave. Alright, Amatatis. Oh, Jomaris fell while we were besieging Amatatis. That's annoying. And then Ortizia and Garantor Castle fell. So, I probably have a vassal that has no territory. What's the easiest way to find out? Trying to think. Because I can give Gersegos. So clans. Fen Featherfall and Fen Robs owns nothing. Got it. So, Gersegos Castle. Gift to Fen Featherfall. Done. And then when Amatatis is owned, I'll gift it out to the other person that owns nothing. Which is now, I think? Oh, is this the clan? Fen Robs? Yeah, perfect. Okay, so Sora takes it, because she doesn't have territory. So I didn't have to even own it and gift it. I can just say, yeah, it's yours. Perfect. So now, if I'm not mistaken, every single clan in my kingdom has fiefs. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1. Okay, yep, everyone does. Good. We are very, very equitable. So it's heading Onira to Kasira. Yeah, that's not coming anywhere near me. That's so annoying. What the hell is happening here? Holy moly. So, not a lot of defenders in Jomaris. I'm almost tempted to go to Zionica and leave Jomaris weakened, but I'm just going to try to take it quickly, because it should be relatively destroyed since the last time. Yeah, its walls are still broken. With a broken wall, as soon as I destroy their siege equipment, I'm just going to siege the hole in the wall. Hertigia Castle's under siege. It's annoying, because it's kind of far away. At this point, we're playing a cat and mouse. I'm trying to kill them off, but they scurry around and capture things when I'm not around to stop them. Wow, their siege works makes ballista fast. Look at the rebuild speed. Barely shoot fast enough to destroy all their crap. Okay, they have nothing. Good. Banked, 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 and lead an assault. After the siege, I'll check the peace payments to Azurai. now that they've captured 2 towers. Oh, I forgot to change my weapon. Oh well, this axe is totally cromulent. I'll try to remember to switch back to the Roleplay after this. Funny how these like farmers are screaming, "We can't stop them!" It's like, no, you really can't. I'm here to crush you all. I care not. If you wear purple, you die. What kind of weapon is this? This is a 2-handed axe. This is called the Black Heart. It was a it was actually a tournament victory prize. When I play Bannerlord, I don't do smithing because smithing is still very broken in terms of balance. You can make like god tier items after a fair bit of smithing grind. So I use just like weapons I can find or buy. And I tend to like 2-handers because it just cuts down hordes of enemies quick. Where are they? Sorry, horse. Oh, these are just the ones running. Do I still have Smiths? No, they all got liberated from wars. Whenever towns are, like, sacked and... So I own all the businesses in Rovault, the town that my territory, and that's about it. And like one other thing, I think somewhere, I forget where. I just like blocked them with my horse. Yeah, it definitely has like Skyrim levels of like power creep. Absolutely. It's a bit resource intensive. Essentially, it's like you can either buy metal ore or melt down like cheap weapons that you get from combat or whatever, and combine them with charcoal, which you get from hardwood. So the reagents to start smithing aren't very expensive, and slowly you're able to make nicer and nicer and nicer metals to the point where like you can make god tier items relatively regularly. And then you can also use your companion smithing skill to just grind out reagents so that the smithing that you do yourself,
I don't think
all of your like smithing stamina
just
is
saved my life out there.
Is like god tier items that you're doing for yourself. Essentially, it's if you want to abuse it, it's very abusable, which is why I don't touch it. Alright, well, this is the second time I've taken Jalmaris. Kind of getting tired of having to take it over and over. So here is the Blackheart, 2-handed tier 5 axe. It swings like a tier 6, so even though it's tier 5, I'd say that that's misleading. But I'm going to the Rumfire, which is tier 6 2-handed polearm. Big ol' war scythe. All right. Western Empire has a town and a castle. And maybe Heretigia if I don't rush. It looks like they're pretty well set up already. So I'm going to try to defend Heretigia and then wipe out the Southern Empire. Speaking of the Azurai, they want me to pay them 8k tribute, so they can go fluff themselves. I am not paying that. Oh, in fact, Heretigia might be attacked by Azurai. It might not even be the Western Empire. The supply lines, Razeh from Husson Folk. That's probably nowhere near me. Razeh from Husson Folk, yeah, it's going to go to Kasira, and there's absolutely no way that I'm going to get down there. Plus, it's all hostile territory, because it's all Azurai controlled. A fool's errand, if you will, and I ain't no fool. So I'm going to have to let that one go. Did I make an empire? Yes. We are Lords of the Forest. Ooh, it's Gyarios. That's awesome. That's like the remainder of their entire force. And I can go gank them. Owner of Jolmaris? I actually don't really care. So, all that I care is whoever owns it owns only one thing, so everyone wants it to be Ragnar. Works for me. Hey, buddy! So he is the leader of the Western Empire, the ruler. So this is a pretty awesome fight. Because not only are we defending our castle, but we are potentially knocking out their leader and capturing him.
Soldier, I'll lead!
So the mercenary clan you're thinking of is the forest people. We are Lords of the Forest.
Soldiers!
We're Battanian. Well, my army is Battanian only.
Man!
And only the righteous and good may join. So we have a requirement that, like, no cruelty, no closed fist, you know, none of that. We're on the side of good. I think that's Gyarios' banner there. I should watch where I'm going. Let's try to get his banner down. Well, that's easy. He's, like, sacrificing himself to me. Almost. Oh! 98 damage, he's still standing. Yeah, where's Gyarios' banner? Damn, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Oh, hold on. That was a noble. I think they both were. There goes Fostor. I'm like, this is all enemy territory. Don't care. Coming through. Where'd that banner go? Oh, there it is. Was it dropped? God, this force. No, it wasn't dropped. There we go. Banner down. You are noble. Germanus. Another one down. And that's Gyarios. I thought I recognized him. He looks pretty bloody. And he's mine. Alright, I'm pretty wounded, so I'm gonna take it a little bit easier in this fight, having knocked out their Emperor. I feel pretty good about that. But I don't want to get knocked out myself, so... Time for the bow. As I ride straight to the reinforcements where everyone's shooting at me. Alright, time to move. I'll focus on the riders that, like, broke through and are harassing. Oh, and also that one's a vassal. Uh-oh, that's gonna... Okay. They're down. It was Disporian. Oh, what a shot! Drive by. Cat. Speaking of drive-bys. Donk. Sorry, that's embarrassing. Nobody look at that. I didn't hit a tree. That sucks. I killed the dude off the horse, and then someone just shot the horse and killed it. Wasn't me. I think they're just down to just a few archers, right? Yeah. Looking at the balance of power at the top. This is it. They're running. Well, I only killed 37 of them, but I think I downed the more important people. Like their emperor and the bannerman who was holding the emperor's flag. And there he is, Emperor Garios. You're my prisoner. Nice, I have room for every prisoner. That's awesome. Only, tier 5 helmet, but mostly junk. How is the balance of power now? Oh, man. 43 prisoners? I can't believe they're not willing to pay me more. I mean, you don't even have people anymore. I've destroyed your entire everything. And they're still like, yeah, but we're proud. We're not going to give up. Silly. Alright, let's try to finish off the Southern or Western Empire while I can. The army that I have on me, I'm going to disband because their numbers are gruesomely low. Probably because I've been marching them to death. So let them regenerate. Heading to Jolmaris to get rid of all my prisoners, and then heading to Zionica to start to cast the final blow against the West Empire. And Garios, because he's my prisoner, gets to watch. Which is hilarious. Nope, they don't have enough money for that. Who leveled up? Draconia leveled up. Riding. Relief force. And turtle. Bow. Give you bodkin. Check the tavern. Sure thing. Nothing in there. I don't see that, I mean, it's hard to tell from here, but it doesn't look like Azurai is really pushing any further north. Like, Varan Castle and Hertigia aren't being besieged by them, so maybe they're done with their push. I'm not sure. Zionica has 1,000 defenders. Okay, well, if that's the case, I will rally whatever force, backup force that I can. They have a huge garrison and only 6 days of food, so it's very likely I just starve them out and delete 600 from their garrison so that I can limit the losses that I take. I wish it was easier to see if, like, other things are happening around. A lot of the villages around here are being raided, but that's pretty much an indicator that the enemies aren't, they don't have the numbers to actually take castles. So the fact that the villages are being raided is pretty much a good sign. It means my castles and towns that I currently own are being left alone. Unlike before, when I held Jamaris and they took it back. What the hell? He snuck out? Okay. Seems like a pretty well defended city. They are building siege equipment very fast, so it's probably high level siege works and the like. But they don't have food, and that's going to be their downfall. Because I have plenty of food. Engineering is up to 128. $129. Jalmaris is being sieged now. I saw that pop up. Annoying. But it's pretty easy to recapture because its walls are like toast. Alright, I failed that. The plan is up to 1,800, so I only have 200 to spare. So it's a very tight, let's call it budget of extra conspiracy strength that I can play with. Meaning that I can't turn them down as frequently as I used to without risking the conspiracy building enough strength to unite the empires against me. I wanted to siege until they ran out of food. Their walls are gone. I think I'm just going to keep sieging until they're completely out of food, or at least until their garrison starts to defect and get injured. Because whatever's happening at Hertigia Castle and Jamaris, I'm not going to make it there in time, I don't think. So there's not much of a point to, like, speed this up for no reason, if I can help it. Yeah, okay. Their garrison numbers are dropping fast now. I'm going to change the approach here, which is defensive. I don't think that that means all of a sudden I'm going to have people actually defend Jalmaris and Hertigia Castle, but one can hope. And then the same is going to be said for the Azurai. Defensive, defensive. Try to hold what we own. Valandians and Battanians just made peace. Let's take a look at the world politics. So Azurai and me facing off. Western Empire and me. Western Empire is not at war with the other empires. Northern Empire and Sturgia going toe-to-toe. Khuzait and Southern. Southern is basically dead. They have very little left. And it looks like Khuzait's eager to take what little they have left. Battania is also almost dead. As you can see, their total strength is really bad. Sturgia is doing okay. But because they're at war with the Northern Empire, I kind of wish I wasn't currently at war with other people because I would love to not pay them tribute anymore. Same with Valandia. And Valandia is doing pretty okay for itself. Despite the fact that I took so many of their towns and castles, they in turn took castles and towns from, like, the Empire. Alright, their garrison's almost all starved out, and then we'll go. And their, like, other parties are almost all dead, too. Conspiracy base of operations. So I'm going to probably have to do this one. I don't know where this castle is, but if it's owned by one of the empires, the Southern Empire should be nearby, which is good for me. Okay, it is assault time as soon as this catapult's dead. So what ends up happening at the end of the conspiracy is that the empires kind of unite to destroy you.
All out attack! Yeah!
So the conspiracy is essentially having people realize the strength of the Dragon Banner. This is like an oversimplification and not exactly true. There was like a long peace, you know, a Pax Romana type situation with the empires. And then there was some betrayal that happened and ended up with a power vacuum, which caused Sturgia, Battania, and Valandia to betray the Empire and to throw everything into disarray. And then you find this fragments of the Dragon Banner and put them back together, and the Empire is still at odds with one another from a schism, and because of the strength of your Dragon Banner or whatever, they resolve their schism to kill you. Would be the simplified way of explaining. So, in me destroying the Western Empire, it will be the Northern Empire and then the tiny Southern Empire uniting when the conspiracy resolves, rather than three legit empires. And if I can destroy the Southern Empire as well, that would be even better. So it's just me versus the North, because that's pretty winnable. Oh, I can't move at all. Let me out. So that's what I've been trying to do. That's why I've been paying out the nose for peace treaties, so that I don't have to fight other powers that aren't the Empire. Because if I fought those fights, I wouldn't be able to diminish the West or Southern Empire the way I need to in order to survive. So, yeah, I've paid those other kingdoms tons and tons and tons of money, but, like, it was needed. Alright, this time I'm just going to send troops. I don't need to fight it myself.
Enough.
Ow, that's a lot of prisoners. And with Steel Banner. Cool. This was a pretty wealthy city, too. They had more money than almost any other town that I have besieged. 655 prisoner ransom. Oh my goodness. Thank you for watching Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord Lords of the Forest, which originally streamed live on Twitch July 2nd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you on next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Battanians.